Hey everybody, we are back today with some more Cooking Simulator, and today is cake day. We are going to make a couple of chocolate fudge cakes, and then we are going to get them decorated up. I've already made a couple, got them ready to get decorated. I get a little pre-head start for the day. Let's throw this on. Okay, we need to grab the bowl. We're going to need 200 grams of cake flour. So how's everybody doing today? And we need granulated sugar. Oh, it's a little short. A little over, that's okay. And now we need salt and baking powder. And I'm sorry if that noise you can hear in the background. My neighbor is reconstructing, doing some remodeling. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Alright, let's mix this with the hook attachment. Now we're going to be doing, hopefully, some tiered cakes today. Are you melted? Oh, you're melted already. Wow, that was quick. Alright, so now in the same bowl we need to do whole milk. Now you can change this up. Like right now I could put soy milk if I wanted. Oh shoot, I went over. You could add almond milk. And as you'll see, you do not have to be precise in your ingredients. I mean, you try to be precise, but you don't have to. Whoops, don't spill. Now, the easy way to do this is with a measuring cup. Because if you try to pour it, you'll miss. So if you just use a measuring cup, boom, you got it. Alright, now we need to add the vanilla. Stop doing that. We need 5 milliliters. Probably go over. Yep, we'll always do. Then we throw this on the paddle attachment. And this will be done. We'll get it in our pans. Now let's see if this is enough. 7. No, we're going to need a second dough, so let's grab another chocolate. One cake recipe is not enough to fill all 3 pans. So let's just get another one going. We grab this while the chocolate is melting. 200, 250, and 50 of this. Yeah, I've made this a few times. I'm almost memorized the recipe. 2 grams salt. And our baking powder. I didn't even look at the hashtags today. I'm not really worried about the hashtags today. Today is all about making cakes and decorating them. Our chocolate's not quite melted yet. There we go. Alright, now let's do our liquids. Let's add our whole milk. Try to get closer this time. Now you can adjust it so you're not pouring quite so fast. Just don't tip the bottle quite so far. It takes a little extra time, but you can be more precise. Oh, we need 50 milliliters. Okay, that's close. And now let's do our egg while we're back here. Crack it over the trash. You still get those shells on the floor. Alright, we need our melted mixture. Use our measuring cup. And let's throw our vanilla in here. Then we'll get it mixed up. Alright, let's get this mixed. Fill up our pans. Yeah, these also shut off automatically when it's done. So you don't really have to stay there. You can run around doing other stuff. So let's get these filled. Get them in the oven. We have a little dough left. Okay, this one needs to be 160, 4 minutes, 50 seconds. 160, 450. And this one needs to be 160 at 3 minutes, 30. So let's get to 330. And it's a good idea to always leave your oven open until you get your temperature and time set. Because that way it doesn't start cooking until you close the door. 160, 230. Come on. Alright, so 160 and 230. Let's just check the hashtags real quick. I mean, I'm not really worried about them, but citrusy, chocolate, honey, sour, and emoji. Alright, so now if I fill this cake, I won't be able to stack anything on top of it. So we're just not going to fill it this time. So let's use the red wine chocolate glaze. I'm going to frost this up. I could fill the little container, but it's just as fast to do it this way. Alright, so now let's throw our second layer on. Now you can go 4 layers high. I usually only go 3. Now you could stop at 2 if you wanted. I'm just going to do the third one. And then we are going to use the decorator. Now, you can't decorate down here. You can only do the top. So let's grab the blue syringe. You know what? I want to move this if I can. See if I can see better over here. It's really hard to... sugar, sugar, sugar. 5-second rule. Let's try that again. Now, see there's a red dot? And if you use your alternate tracing, it'll just, boom, put the thing there. And you can just go around the cake. Use your R to rotate. Or your right stick. And it's hard to be precise, but at least I can see my red dot now. And when I get done on this part, I'll show you if you, in the center, I'll show you. Now, if you hold the button, it'll make a bigger flower. I wish I could do down here too, but you can't. So, we're done with this one. Now we'll throw this one in the window. Alright, now we got our heart cakes. So you gotta throw it in the pan first. Then you can put it on your decorator here. I wish I could fill them and stack them, but I haven't been able to do that. Let's see. Chocolate cream cheese. Let's do chocolate glaze. Okay, there's that. Alright, let's throw the second layer on. I'm doing this while the other one is cooking. Why does that look like the same size? Oh, it's not. Okay, my bad. It looked like the same size. Chocolate glaze. Now you can use different color frostings per layer if you wanted to. Yeah, you could alternate the color frosting, the type of frosting. If you wanted one layer of red, one layer of pink, you can do so. But because the theme is chocolate, I'm just going to stick with the chocolate for now. Get this done. Now on this one, I'm going to do sprinkles instead. Where's my shaker? Here it is. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, that one's sour, crunchy, crunchy. That's chocolate. Let's do this. I don't think we really have a topping. Now this you can adjust. So let's just, and on here you can do the sides. Now let's rotate. I think we're empty. Yep. Let's grab some more. You don't really have a sprinkle that's citrus. Alright, let's grab some more. If you want to do citrus, you'd have to like cut a fruit or fill it. Let's just get the chocolate on. Get somewhat, make sure it's covered everywhere. Alright, let's see, what do we got? That's spicy. That's bitter. That's comfort food. Let's see if, I don't believe we have anything that would consider citrusy. We got blueberry, which is fruit. And then dustings. Coconut. You know what? Let's throw some coconut on. I probably already had coconut, but we just throw a little extra on here. Because if you look right now, our hashtags are lit up. This one is already considered a masterpiece. So we don't really have to do any more to it. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to add a little bit, not a lot. There. Now this one is done. This one's considered a masterpiece, so we don't really need to do any more with it. Because I believe that masterpieces bring you more money. Now, I am going to try to fill this one. I think it'll stop me from being able to layer it because it wouldn't let me last time. Let's grab some of this lime. If it doesn't let me layer it, we'll just decorate this layer by itself. And I wanted to put the star on the square. Alright, let's see. Oh, we can. Oops, I want to remove one layer. Now, I wonder if it'll let us. Let's sample this. Will it let me fill this one? No, I can't. Alright, so let's throw that on. Yeah, I just messed that up. We didn't frost the bottom layer first. Where's the lime? There we go. Maybe it's because there wasn't enough in here. Oh, that was what the problem was. Alright, so we got, that would consider citrusy. Now let's throw some frosting on. Let's do the yellow on the bottom layer. Now this would also, I think, would make like a good 4th of July cake. So let's take this and throw it on here. Now this layer I want to do, I think I'm going to do the vanilla bean. That way we have 2 different colors going on. And this is only going to be a 2-layer cake, not 3 like the other ones. Alright, so let's do some red flowers on this one. But you don't do that. Alright, where's our dot? Yeah, see, I can't see the dot, so it's going to look horrible. I don't know why sometimes it lets the dot show up and other times it doesn't. Alright, so let's see if we can now put sprinkles on also. These is just testing out what we can and can't do. To see, we can't shake it once we've decorated it. That kind of stinks. Alright, but we can put an emoji on it. So let's just throw one of these on there. And you'll see that it goes right there in the center. So let's get this in the window. And I'm still learning some of these things, so I could still be making mistakes on what I can and cannot get away with. Alright, so we don't have another star one ready. Oh, there, yeah, we do. Okay, my bad. So let's throw this down. We got a hell of a mess going on here. We'll get this one on here. Alright, what do we want to do for this one? Let's finish filling it. We need some more lime stuff. Finish this off. Alright, is this empty now? No, let's empty the jar so we can get the jar out of here. Alright, now we can throw that away. Get rid of it. Now, what frosting do we want to use? Let's do strawberry on this one. Give it some pink color. Alright, let's do that. Now, if I was to sprinkle now, then I wouldn't be able to layer it. So, I'm not going to do the sprinkle. I'm just going to grab the star. Throw it on there. What color frosting do we want to do with this one? You know what? Let's do the red. And we'll get this on here. Okay, now we're decorated. Now, let's do sprinkles on this one. Ow, knock it on the floor. And let's see if we can get away with using the cake decorator after we sprinkle it. You can't do sprinkles after you use the cake decorator, but I wonder if we can get away with... Oh, we're empty. One more layer. I wonder if we can get away with doing the decorating part after we do sprinkles, or if we won't be able to do them at all. Alright, that's good. Oh, shit. Get back there. Now, let's try. Where's the blue one? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. See, you just got to do it in the backwards way. I wish I could see the dot better. Let's just do the ends here. We'll cross the tips. But the lighting is where it blinds you with the seeing the dot. So this one's not going to look too pretty. Whoops, wrong button. Because you can draw instead of do the alternate tracing. You can actually draw on the cake. I just do this because it's much easier. So let's do that. Yeah, you can't go down to the bottom part. Let's just put a bigger one in the center. There. Looks kind of ugly, but... Oh. And we are a masterpiece. So, let's get this in the window. Alright, now we have 3 heart cakes left. So let's grab this. Let's see, what do we have filling left? Yes, we do. Let's finish off our filling. Alright, so let's decorate this one. This one's already labeled chocolate. Hashtag, oh, come on. This one's cocoa. Oh, that's just ingredients. Let's see. Let's do the chocolate cream cheese on this one. Kind of an ugly color, but... Alright, so we got that there. Let's try something. I probably won't be able to layer this after I do it, but let's try it. Seeing if I can... Oops, wrong way. What are we, empty? If we can't layer it, we'll just have a single layer cake on this one. But I wanted to see if it was because I've tried to do this once before, but I decorated in the middle. So I'm wondering if I just decorate the edges, if I can get away with putting the layer in the middle now. So let's grab this layer and see if it'll work. All right. See? I'm learning. Let's do this center layer with this one, vanilla buttercream. So now I'm getting some of the tricks here. So now let's take our decorator. Let's take our blue one this time. Now why can't we see the... Oh, there's the dot. It is so hard to see this dot. I wish we could change the color of it. See, that one's messed up because I couldn't see the dot. But see, this is, but you can erase if you mess it up too badly. Let's just get this done. Almost knocked it down again. Let's grab our last layer. Let's throw this on there. Okay, what color do we want to use with this one? Let's do another cream cheese. Finish the top off like the bottom. Alright, there we go. Now for the top, we're just going to do, I think, let's just do a big flower in the center. Like that. Now let's empty this. No! That was not supposed to happen. We were just going to change the color of the frosting. Really? Seriously? Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Hopefully no glass went in the cake. It doesn't say crunchy. Oh my goodness. Now let's get this up in the window. Okay, we're at 313. Let's clean up some of this crap. Can't believe that happened. Now see, I could edit that out so you never saw that happen. But we're not going to. Let's grab our sponge. Clean up that mess. Get all the food coloring out of here. Now cleaning can be tricky. Come on. Now is that everything? No, we missed a spot. So let's finish this up. Clean kitchen, much better. Alright, so we're good on that. Now we have our cakes that are still in the oven. We got all these done. Let's get this out of the way. Let's grab our ones we cooked. So we got a round one here. Throw that on there. See if we can break anything more before the end of the day. Alright, so grab our last two cakes here. Now, I don't know why some of them look chocolate and some of them don't. Sometimes these come out looking chocolatey like this one, and sometimes they come out looking vanilla. I don't know why they do that. It's really weird. I don't know if that's just a glitch. Alright, we only have 8 milliliters left. Let's see if we can dump this without dumping it. And grab some of the red jelly. Fill this one up. Alright, let's put this down. Let's frost up this bottom one. Alright, let's see. Let's use the red wine frosting. And then we're going to decorate the sides of this before we put the next layers on. Alright, we got our pink frosting here. And we can see our dot. So let's alternate our tracing. Let's move our cake a bit. Hard to see a red dot on a red cake. But we'll do our best. Let's just get some decoration done on the sides. Now I could take a long time doing that, but I want to try to get it in the window before the day ends. Let's just do red wine frosting all around on this one. Then we'll do some more stars. Now you have different attachments you can put on these. Like this is a star one. You can put round ones. There's lots of different shapes you can buy for what the decoration will look like. But I think if I keep practicing, I'll learn even more little tricks to the game. Like now that I know how to do the sides, I think they're looking better than just being able to decorate the top layer. It just takes some playing around with it to learn what you can and cannot do. Now this one we're going to just do the sides like we have been. And then I think we're going to take and put a centerpiece on this one. Let's see what we got for options. Yeah, let's do you know what, let's not do a flower. That one's empty. Let's do an animal on this one. Let's just do a cute little squirrel. Let's throw him right in the center here. Now, see, that looks cute. Now, the other thing you can do is bring it over here, throw it on the counter, and we can take a picture. All right, you can zoom in. Whoops, this is too close. Snap the picture. Save it to our thing by confirming. And then we're good to go on that. Let's throw our camera back down. Now let's throw this one up in the window. All right, so it's 4:30. We only have an hour left. We don't really have time to make anything more. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip right to the selling portion. Take a quick drink of tea. And just like that, boom, sold out. Okay, wow, we ranked up to level 32 on that one. We went up 7 levels. Let's see, we had 6 customers. We met 190 preferences. We got $1,018 that time with a 901 score. We got 50 perk points because of the photo. We had $264 in expenses, so we still made a profit. We got 285 bake points and 75 perk points. Now, your perk points are here, Perk Hub. When you get enough perk points, you can go in here and do different things. Like right now, I'm going to do unbreakable bottles because I have 150 perk points. Now, none of my bottles will ever break again. And next time, we'll probably do steady hands. Possibly. Or the fairy touch. Once we earn some more points again. But I'm going to leave this episode here. I think we did pretty good on Cake Day. I hope y'all enjoyed today. And as always, please click that like and subscribe buttons. It'll help out the channel. And thank you for joining me, and have an awesome day. Bye.